Hello, what you doing? So, I'm feeling inspired by all the reading that you're doing. Super exciting. So, I got a book. Thought I could read to you, then you could read to me. Maybe. Let's try this out. So, the book I got was called Junie B, First Grader. Cheater Pants by Barbara Park. Illustrated by Denise Bronkis. Don't know if you know her. I don't really know her. Picked up this book. Hope it's a good one. I don't know. Not much of a reader. So, we'll see together. So, here we go. Chapter 1, A plus May. If you can see this. Picture. Alright, so A plus May, Chapter 1. Monday. Dear First Grade Journal. Yesterday was the weekend. The weekend is the nickname of Saturday and Sunday, only I don't know why. Those 2 days zoomed by speedy quick. That's how come I didn't have time to do my homework. 'Cause what do I look like? A clock or something? Last night I begged to stay up and do it, but Dad said no, and then he turned out the light. That was not helpful. Now I'm going to have to go to school, and Mr. Scary says to please take out your homework. I feel sickish inside. I hope that Daddy is proud of himself. From Junie B, First Grader. Next to me, May got her homework out of her backpack, and she put it on her desk. She smoothed out her papers and smiled. I'm sure I'll get another A plus on this one, and I'll get an A plus on all my homework papers, Junie Jones, she said. One time my homework was so perfect, Mr. Scary sent a happy note home to my mom and Dad. I did a shrug. Blah, 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 I said back. May did a mad face at me. Well, May did a mad face at me. Then she quick tapped Lenny on the back of the head. Lenny, did you hear what I just said to Junie Jones? She asked. I told her that I always get A's pluses on my homework. Lenny turned around. Please don't touch my hair, May. I said. I'm sorry. Try that again. Please don't touch my hair, May, he said. I used my brand new gel to spike it today and don't want you messing it up. I waved at Lenny across the aisle. I would never touch your hair, Leonard, I said. Your hair looks like an interesting glob of artwork almost, and artwork should never be gawked at. Lenny nodded. Thank you, Junie B. Jones. You're welcome, Lenny, whose last name starts with an S, I think, I said. After that, I smiled at May very smugly. Lenny likes me way better than he likes her. May squinted her eyes at me. How come you don't take your homework out, Junie Jones, she said. You're not following directions very well this morning, are you? I did a big breath. Then I reached into my backpack, and I pulled out a rumpled paper, and I pretended it was my homework. There, I said, there's my homework. Now please mind your own beeswax, you Snoopy Pooper May. I said pooper. You Snoopy Pooper May. May got reddish and flushy and started to raise her hand to tattle. Only then the teacher called her name. May, is it your day to take the attendance sheet to the office? He said. Would you like to come up here and get it, please? Yes, she said. I would love to, Mr. Scary. The attendance sheet is when teachers send the names of the absent students to the office. I don't actually approve that practice. May hurried to the front of the room. I'm never absent, Mr. Scary, she said. I'm always here. Have you ever noticed that, huh? Have you ever noticed I'm always here? Mr. Scary closed his eyes for a second. Oh, yes, May. Believe me, I have noticed. May did a giggle. I always am punctual, she said. Have you ever noticed that too? Have you never noticed that I'm punctual? I'm punctual, am I? Have you noticed? She smiled at the class. Punctual means on time, everyone, she explained. Last year I was so punctual. I got the Punctual Award. The Punctual Award is an award for children who is the most punctual. Mr. Scary stared at her, and he said, "Stop." He said to please stop saying punctual. After that, May took the attendance sheet and skipped to the door. Don't worry, Room One. I will get this attendance sheet to the office all safe and sound, she said loud. Then everyone who isn't here will get reported to the principal, and that's exactly what they deserve. Mr. Scary did a sigh. Please, May, just go, okay? He said. May did a wave and then hurried out the door. After she was gone, I roamed my eyes around the room. All of the children had their homework papers out, but me. My insides felt sickish again, because pretty soon Mr. Scary would find out I didn't do my assignment. I swallowed real hard. Gulp. I kept my eyes on roaming around. And then what do you know? They roamed over to May's desk. And surprise, surprise, I saw her homework sitting there. And just right in plain view, it was right there. My heart pounded and pounded at the sight because my brain was getting an idea. That's why I tapped my chin very thinkingly. And then, quiet as a mouse, I pulled May's paper a little closer. And I copied what I said. After I got done, I breathed in a relief. 'Cause now I had a homework paper. I smiled just to myself. Then I closed my eyes and whispered thank you to May for letting me borrow her homework. And that was chapter 1. Wasn't that exciting? Look, I'll show you the picture. Picture. This concludes Junie B, first grader, Cheater Pants, chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll send me something soon. Ciao!